Yeah, see what? All right, here we go. Hey, what it do, what it is, what it was. This is your boy Pocho1 of the Pocho Live Podcast. Like, subscribe, and turn on notifications and support a real one in the field. Today we got my boy Vinny Jim
Yeah,
from
it was
Boyle
cracking.
Heights, California, baby.
Yep,
I hope it's all right to say Cuatro Flats. Shout out to
yep,
the projects for
yep.
sure.
Pico Gardens. We're right here
Hey,
chilling.
bro. Salute to the homies in the back. Salute to
Yeah,
everybody,
yeah,
bro.
yeah. We
Actually,
chilling.
we were just talking about that. We have a that one of my that are we have a homie in common.
Yeah,
Shot
yeah.
Chino
Shout out to
and
Chino.
Cheeto Dogs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, bro. So
And Chino dog.
heck yeah. So real quick, bro. I know that you've been on a couple platforms. Shout out to Indicted TV. Shout out
Yeah,
to the. So this is the Pocho Lab podcast, and we from way up north, and we just showing love. Kind of doing like a beta LA thing. And
yep.
we do
Hell
want to
yeah.
say that we're doing an interview live from the projects right now outside,
Yep.
and this
Yeah,
is
we
what we do,
outside.
bro. We do things outside. You feel me?
Hell yeah. You
But
already know.
hey, bro, if somebody's never met you or your homeboys or your community, what would they tell you about the project and where you came from? What's like
What
just
do you?
explain the projects.
Well, the project's been around. They've been around for a long ass time. Like, what do you mean, like it specifically though?
Like basically say somebody's never heard of your right there that area.
Mm-hmm.
Like how would you explain to them like, oh, there's projects here. We live in like would you consider Boyle Heights East LA?
It's kind of separate, but it's like the east side still, you know? So it's
Yeah,
like
yeah,
kind of separate. Boyle Heights, East LA is separate, but it's still east side. Yeah, so that's how I
yeah.
would explain it. Like, there's different projects. There's like a lot of different projects over here and shit. So, we're in the People Gardens though.
Yeah, I know it has a big history because it was in the middle of the community when Father Greg Boyle came over there and
Oh
started
yeah, yeah,
helping people out.
yeah. He's right there, more across the way though.
Yeah, for sure. No, I feel you. I used to live over there too.
Oh, okay, that's love.
I
Right
told
there.
you. I used to
Oh,
live right there on First in Utah.
okay, on Utah. Okay, that's love. That's love.
Yeah, right. If
Yeah,
you go all the way to the dead end almost, and you
yeah,
take a left, but before, not the new houses, the old houses on the
yeah. The
right.
old school ones. Yeah, I know what you're
Yeah,
talking
where there's
about.
the crackheads outside. The two
Yeah,
tweakers are always outside.
yeah. They're always right there, posted.
They're always right there. Two dudes
Mm-hmm.
all day, every day. A chubby
Yep.
fool and a skinny fool.
Yeah, this one
I used to
knows.
live in that apartment with the lady, the senora that lives right there. I used to live right there.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's love. That's love. That's
Yeah,
right.
bro.
Yeah,
Salute.
yeah.
But, hey, so how did you like starting up, growing up? Did you always live right there in the projects, or you moved around?
Nah, I moved around. And I used to live more towards like Maravilla at first, and like different parts of the east side, like the west side, like everywhere. I just bounced around everywhere.
And like because in Boyle Heights, every block is somebody's block. Like,
Yeah.
what made you choose to be from the area where you're from?
Oh man, this is where the love was at. You know what I'm saying? Which is all different. Like all the homies, like all of us just clicked. It was like a generation thing that we all clicked together, and it was like, let's do it. We all got in together.
Yeah. I saw that
Yeah.
hood block.
Oh yeah.
Was it Rodney in LA?
Yeah,
Or?
shout out to Rodney. Yep. Yeah, it was Rodney in LA. Yeah. Shout out to him.
That was cool. That they
Yeah.
pulled up on you so they could show the community, And
Yeah.
I know that the youngster that was with you was pretty well spoken too.
Oh yeah, shout out to Hood Baby Cook. Yeah, and then PGB Slick, he was right there with me too. But yeah, yeah.
So then, kind of moving forward what was your experience like when you started kind of like getting locked up, or did you just kind of just kick back, or what happened? Because I know you did a stretch or whatever you want.
Yeah.
I like to keep it open. I don't want to,
Yeah. I mean, it was just like, do you mean like before I started catching time or after?
Like, basically, when you first started catching time, like, were you feeling it, bro? Because the reason I say that, fool, is because when I started going to juvenile halls and shit, fool, I didn't like it, fool.
Yeah.
I was claustrophobic. I like details. I'm trying to smash. And I'm like, fool.
That was one thing though, like because I used to get claustrophobic too. So the first time I saw, I was like, damn, like we can't open this motherfucker. But that's when like your mind clicks in, like hey, just lock in, and that's something that I just always taught myself since the beginning. Lock in, wherever you're at, don't matter.
I know they were trying to joke because I would be like, what is it called when you're doing hard time or whatever, when you're counting the time, when you start counting it instead of like just letting it go.
Yeah, you gotta just let it go because next you know it's like a month feels like a year,
Hell yeah. And so then, because I don't like to spend too much time in the street stuff,
Yeah, exactly. I'm trying to separate it from that too. Leave the streets to the streets. You feel me? Yeah.
But just so people kind of get a
general idea. Yeah, I get it.
Where you're from, things like that. So then, how did you find music?
Shit, since I was a kid, since I was like 10, well, I was doing poetry. I think I said it on the other part, I was doing poetry, and then I started heard Changes by Tupac, and that just like blew my mind. Like I could do the same thing, and I just started writing songs since then. I've been writing songs ever since.
Heck yeah, bro. I still listen to Tupac every day, bro.
Yeah, hell yeah. It's like #1 on my playlist right there.
Yeah.
Hell
and
yeah.
Then, but how did you knew right away that you could rhyme? Because I knew right away that I couldn't.
Nah, it was because poetry. I used to write poetry like in rhyme form. Because there's different types of poems. So to me, it was like, all right, keep it in rhyme. So it was just more natural. Like, oh, just set it in like that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. And then when did you know you wanted to like make something real about it?
Honestly, when I was like, damn, it was like since then. I knew I wanted to do that. It was just like, you get caught up in the street shit, and then, so now it's like I'm at a point where it's like I could make it happen. It's now or never.
And you got homeboys right there, looking, not looking up, looking up like al lado, like you guys doing it all together. And so I always tell homies like, you don't gotta drop out, you don't gotta stop. You can elevate.
Exactly.
Stay together. You don't gotta just just have the homies doing something new now. That's all. And if anybody's tripping, that's regular anyway. That's
it's gonna come with the territory no matter what.
That's regular. So I figure why not do something that will help people live, help people find the baddest bitches, help people get money, help people laugh.
That's the main thing.
That's the main thing. Because I feel like they never show homie like how the mom looks when she finds out her kid got 10 years or how the mom looks when they're at the funeral. They never show that like that much, They just show
they don't. But and it's like those are the people that feel it the worst, our family.
Yeah, bro.
And we'll go through the negative side.
Yeah, bro. And the older you get, bro, it's like I've been trying to I'm not trying to do no unity thing. People think I'm trying to. It's more just keep the streets in the streets and let the music industry be the music industry.
Yeah, I feel you on that.
I have like other fools tripping on me and people saying F certain things. I'm like, bro, why are you doing that? You don't gotta win with clout. Because I saw it in the hater word, I think, or something. You were like, why am I gonna diss fools 110 hours away when these fools are down the street? And I don't even diss them in my own music because I'm not like
exactly. Because it's pointless. At the end of the day, it's like you're being a cell warrior. It's pointless.
Yeah. So explain that a little bit more, like why you don't diss in your music.
Oh, it's just because it's pointless.
Or at least correctly. Why
it's just because it's pointless. It's like no, this is music. It's like why am I gonna do that? It's like I'm like it. How do I explain? Like when I said the term cell warriors, like them dudes that are in the cells and they just be woofing, and it's like my boy, the cells are gonna pop eventually. Wait till they pop and then you get it in there. Like it's it's like separating the street from the music, like you were saying earlier. Like man, all that shit. Like where I'm from, where I stand. It's like there's enough said. You feel me? Like we don't gotta go over that route.
We were saying before is that like I like your hood name too. So
I know.
I'm not gonna lie. Like it makes it kind of But I respect that you're trying to like go because in the short route that'll help you, but in the long route
it's gonna keep me in a bubble. It just keeps me in a bubble. I'm thinking ahead.
That's smart,
you gotta think 10, 15 years from now,
bro. It's wild because like I don't see a lot of I was watching and I'm like, damn, this vato got like either educated well or he got brought up well because he got like that old school. How old are you?
I'm 33.
Okay, so you got a little bit.
I got the old school game. I got the game from the from the real ones.
Yeah, because I'm 41, bro.
Yeah. So you was around during that game too.
I was right in the middle of the 90s. I got in 97 or 90, 95 and 98.
Oh yeah.
I was like right in the middle. Like my Pee Wee neighborhood was 95 and then 98.
Oh yeah, when these were still live like that,
It was crazy.
Yeah, I'm already know.
Because your neighborhood is old, bro. Even with they have documentaries where in the background, right? It's saying like 1945 or like in the tagging.
Yeah, you can see that.
Under the bridge. That's like a famous.
It's a famous bridge right there. Yeah. So
that's the 6th Street.
That one's the 4th Street. That one was the 4th Street bridge. Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. And then there's a famous picture of Chino with the two Uzi or with the Uzi and the.
I've never seen that.
Oh, you have it in the back of the
I haven't seen that one. Now there's so many pictures out there that I haven't seen that one.
Man, he has a Uzi, bro.
Yeah.
And because does it still say flats hella big
You
in the
talking
back
about
of
in
the
the river?
project?
Oh yeah, hell yeah! You can see it in my exclusive music video. Go check it out. As a matter of fact, you
Yeah.
know. So
Yeah. What's
everybody
the name
watch
of
it.
it?
Yeah, it's called Exclusive.
That's
Vinny
right.
Jim
That's right.
featuring PGB Slick. You can see it in the
Yeah. Yeah.
background right there. Yeah.
Right. That's what I was gonna say. I was like, I think I saw it on the video list because I haven't been
Yeah.
back in the back right
Yeah.
there in a while.
Yeah.
You know.
It doesn't look exactly the same as it did before, but now it just looks. It looks
Yeah.
different
Yeah.
now, but it's still big, real big.
There was a famous newspaper, bro. Chino was with a Uzi.
On a
It was, I
newspaper.
think, yeah, like in the
Oh.
LA Times, bro, like a major one with Father Greg
Oh
and all.
damn. Yeah, I didn't even know that one. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
'cause you guys have another famous artist called Fabian de Bora, um,
Mm.
who's an artist and he helps a lot of kids in the community and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah. In the community.
He
Okay.
walked away in a good way. He just
Yeah.
started doing good things. So
Yeah.
so and he was one of my mentors, bro. So
Yeah.
I got a lot of love in your community right there.
Yeah.
You
I
know.
appreciate that. Likewise.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
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 And you got the park right there. You know what I mean?
Yep. No.
You have
Yep.
photography right there, bro.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's a lot of people that try to do photography right there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
Right.
there's a little bridge right there, and you can take pictures of
Yep.
like
You got the
watch
pond right
girls.
there.
Yeah, Simon. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
That's what like the quinces and everything, wedding photos, all that they do right there.
yeah.
Yep.
And when it starts at night, food changes though. Yeah.
That's when you gotta go get your ass home if you ain't ready for that. Yeah. That's when you see all of that. Yeah. That's the hood
Food.
right there.
The thing is, bro. The thing is, I was born in Oxnard in Chicas, but I
Oh,
grew up
okay.
in
Okay.
the Bay Area. But I
Mm-hmm.
lived a long time in LA, and like a lot of people embraced me because of how I carried myself, and they
Yep.
knew, where I grew up and everything. But I had such a powerful experience with the homies that
Yeah.
I wanted to tell other people about it. And when I
Yeah.
did, a lot of people weren't trying to hear me.
Yeah. It happens. It
And
happens.
I'm learning that you can't press the issue really. You gotta just kind of
Let it be on its own, little by little.
poco a poco,
Yep.
little but I'm aggressive, bro, and man, the homie love, when you think
Yeah.
people are your enemies and you find out that they're just like you, you're like,
Yeah. It's like it's all love. Like what's cracking? Yeah. It's always all love like that.
yeah, it was just
Always.
hard because I lived like where I lived, so it was like I
Yeah.
lived, so it was like so close. I tell people, bro, because a lot of people they see LA, but they don't know LA for real, and we're literally
Yep.
down the block. Your ops are literally down the street.
Yep. Yep. Exactly.
You walk to them. You don't even need a car.
Nuh-uh. You live across the street. It's right there.
And that's all across Boyle Heights. Every part.
Yep.
Like I don't think there's a part in Boyle Heights that's not claimed.